Hello, my name is Jeff. This is Castle Tutelage, your home defense network. Well, you turn around and it's been 5 years already since I've been concealed carrying. And I'm going to be renewing my Utah, Florida, and Arizona permits here soon. And I decided to make this video on the lessons learned that I have in the past 5 years. It's not going to be a very eye-opening kind of a scenario as far as I'm concerned. But one thing I have learned is concealed carry is very, very specific to your body type and where you are in the country, whether it's hot, cold, mountainous, beach, wherever you are in the world, urban scenario, it is very dedicated to you as an individual. I kind of liken guns now as shoes. Yes, guns are the same as shoes to me. Like if I'm going out of the house real quick in the summertime with flip-flops and some shorts, this is my go-to gun right here. My Ruger LCR 357. Yes, it's a 5-shot, and I've spoken about that in the past. But it is a great gun for warmer weather. It's nice and light, and you can go. And specifically, my Smith & Wesson shield here. It's a single stacked, and I tend to use that on more dressy occasions. Nice pants, a suit and tie kind of scenario. That is a very nice hideable scenario for that, and that's why I like it. My everyday walking around in jeans away from the house for several hours is my CZ75P01. It is a little bit of a heavier gun, and I like a little bit of a meatier gun because you can hold the target better. That's why I really like this gun. I've had this since my first California concealed carry class. You have to have the permits in California. Your gun's serial number has to be on the permit, and I have this gun, and I had a CZ 2075 chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson that I no longer have because things have changed. The 40 Smith & Wesson was a very jumpy gun in that little gun, and follow-up shots are very important. And with the technology these days with the 9 Smith & Wesson, I'm very convinced that a 9 Smith & Wesson, a 9mm is the technology-wise is sound enough where you don't really have to be worried about what caliber is better, 45, 40, 357 SIG, 38, whatever. 9mm does an adequate job for what we need to do with humans. And the last one here, this is going to be a different shoe. This is for a little bit more of a cold weather, outside the waistband, concealed carry situation. I only carry this gun now, I don't know, maybe 15-20 times a year, and I'm thinking about selling it. 357 is kind of loud, so if I'm out and about and I actually have to use it, and 357, my ears are going to be ringing till who knows when. So I'm not exactly sure what the future lies with this gun. I typically would like to use a gun at least, I don't know, 75, 100 days out of a year to keep it active in what I really need to do. So that's one of the things that I have learned is guns are shoes. It's highly personal for the area you are, the humidity, elevation, wind, all those different scenarios, and it goes with your body type. The other thing, and you're going to know this by my channel, one thing that I have learned is that you need to survive the fight, but you also need to have the knowledge to survive the fight in the courtroom. And that's what I've really dedicated this channel over the past 2 years. Mark Victor, I may talk about this in a little bit of a video, but I'll just talk about it now. Mark Victor is an attorney out of Arizona, and he tells his clients, if you're going to concealed carry, do not carry a bullet in the chamber. And his thing is, if you have an accidental or a negligent discharge, and your gun goes bang, and you didn't want it to go bang, it is a mandatory prison sentence in Florida. 3, 2, 1. Now we all know practicality. If you do not operate your gun without one in the chamber, you're going to be seriously behind the 8 ball. You just have to have a good enough gun that you'll make sure that mechanically and having a firing pin block on it is going to be key to the situation. And those are the basic lessons that I've learned in the past 5 years. Knowledge, wisdom changes over that period of time. Your guns are like shoes. You need to really coordinate it just like you do with your shoes. And the legal aspects of mitigating what the law requires and what you're going to do in the fight. Okay. My name is Jeff. This is Castle Jewel, your home defense network. I hope this helped.